Welcome. Today, we light the flame of wisdom. This morning, a 71-year-old man left his home for what seemed like another peaceful day. He had a routine he followed every morning, a rhythm that felt right, comforting, predictable. But within hours, his sudden passing sent shockwaves through his community. Family members and neighbors are still grappling with what happened. Yet, in the quiet aftermath of this tragedy, one question lingers: could it have been avoided? What if the habits you rely on each morning, habits you barely think about, could quietly shape your health, your safety, and even your lifespan? And what if you've unknowingly been doing things that place you at risk, no matter how healthy you feel today? Pause for a moment and ask yourself, are the choices you make each morning helping you thrive, or are they quietly working against you? Think about how often we move through our mornings on autopilot. We wake up, start our routines, and rush into the day without questioning the impact of our actions. Perhaps you skip breakfast because there's no time, or you leap out of bed eager to get things done. These habits may seem harmless, but over time, they can take a toll on your body in ways you may never notice, until it's too late. We're going to explore the small but powerful adjustments that can protect your health, extend your life, and help you start each day with intention and care. Simple habits that require little effort but could mean the difference between a life well lived and a life cut short. As we talk, I want you to reflect on your own morning routine. What do you do as soon as you wake up? Do you start your day by nurturing your body, or do you rush through it, putting unnecessary strain on yourself? The truth is, we all have blind spots in how we approach our health. It's not intentional, it's just the way life tends to unfold. We rely on what's familiar, what feels efficient, and what fits into our busy schedules. But the choices we make, especially in those first few hours after waking up, can set the tone for our entire day. More importantly, they can affect our long-term well-being in ways we may not fully appreciate. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly thought about the first thing you do in the morning? Is it something you've done for years without much thought? Or is it something you've picked up recently, believing it's good for you? Whatever it is, today is an opportunity to look closer. It's not about overhauling your routine overnight or striving for perfection. It's about making mindful choices that align with your health and your goals. If this is your first time here, welcome to Flame of Wisdom, illuminating life's lessons. This is a place where we explore meaningful stories, share practical insights, and learn together. If you find value in what we're discussing, I'd love for you to join our growing community. Take a moment to like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And now, I want to hear from you. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Do you grab a glass of water? Scroll through your phone? Rush out of bed to get started on the day? Comment section and share your experience. Together, we can create a space to learn from each other and grow. As we move forward, let's explore how small, thoughtful changes to your morning habits can bring clarity, balance, and strength to your life. These are habits rooted in care for your body, your mind, and your future. They aren't complex, but they do require attention. So, let's take a moment to reflect on what's possible when we approach our mornings with wisdom and purpose. Because your health, your time, and your life are worth it. What do you think is the single most important thing to focus on when it comes to your health in the morning? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's start this conversation and learn together. Let's begin by talking about one of the most overlooked aspects of a healthy life, your morning habits. These small decisions might seem insignificant, but they could quietly determine the quality of your health, your energy levels, and even your longevity. Today, we're focusing on 3 common morning habits that might be putting you at risk, and we'll explore how a few adjustments can make all the difference. Number 1. Skipping breakfast. We will start with a habit that many people dismiss as harmless: skipping breakfast. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll just grab something later," or "I'm not hungry in the morning"? It feels like a small choice, but skipping breakfast can create ripples that affect your entire body, especially as you age. After a night of rest, your body is in a fasting state. Your blood sugar levels are naturally lower because you haven't eaten for hours. Your body is essentially waiting for fuel to kickstart the day. When you skip breakfast, you deprive yourself of that essential fuel. Your blood sugar stays low, which forces your body to compensate by releasing stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, this pattern can strain your cardiovascular system, increase your risk of heart disease, and make you feel sluggish or irritable. Did you know that skipping breakfast has been linked to a 27% higher risk of heart attacks? That's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. When you skip breakfast regularly, you're putting unnecessary strain on your heart, your metabolism, and your overall health. And for what? To save a few minutes in the morning? Those minutes could cost you years down the line. But here's the good news, breakfast doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. A small bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh fruit and a sprinkle of nuts can give you sustained energy and essential nutrients. Whole grain toast with avocado or a boiled egg is another simple, nutritious option. The key is to focus on foods that provide both energy and nourishment, something your body can rely on as the day begins. Take a moment to reflect. What do you usually eat in the morning? Or do you skip breakfast altogether? If you're skipping it, ask yourself why. Is it because of time, appetite, or simply a habit you've fallen into? Whatever the reason, consider making breakfast a priority. It doesn't have to be elaborate, but it does need to be consistent. Your body will thank you for it. Number 2. Strenuous activities on an empty stomach. Now, let's talk about another habit that might be more common than you realize, engaging in strenuous activities on an empty stomach. This could be anything from heavy gardening to an intense workout or even lifting heavy objects early in the morning. It might feel like a productive way to start the day, but it can actually backfire. Picture this, you wake up, skip breakfast because you're in a rush or think you'll eat later, and then head outside to tackle a demanding task. Maybe you're trimming bushes in your garden, lifting weights, or going for a long jog. Your intentions are good, you're staying active, taking care of responsibilities, but your body isn't ready for that level of exertion without fuel. Without proper nutrition, your body lacks glucose, which is its primary source of energy. This can lead to dizziness, weakness, or even fainting. Think about how dangerous that moment of dizziness can be. One wrong step, one loss of balance, and you're looking at a serious injury. And it doesn't stop there. For older adults, engaging in strenuous activities on an empty stomach can increase the risk of heart attacks or strokes. Early in the morning, your body is naturally releasing adrenaline to wake you up. Combine that with intense exercise on an empty stomach, and it's like adding fuel to a fire. Your heart is working overtime, and your blood pressure can spike dangerously high. So, how can you protect yourself? It starts with preparation. Before taking on any demanding task, fuel your body with a light, nourishing snack. A small banana, a handful of almonds, or even a slice of whole grain toast can make a big difference. Hydration is just as important. Start your day with a glass of water to help your body wake up and stay balanced. If you're someone who enjoys working out in the morning, consider scaling it back until after you've had a proper meal. Instead of diving into a vigorous routine, ease into the day with gentle stretches, yoga, or a short walk. These activities prepare your body for the day ahead without placing unnecessary strain on it. Remember, it's not about avoiding physical activity, it's about doing it thoughtfully and safely. Number 3. Sudden changes in position. Now let's address a habit that seems so minor, you probably don't even think about it: getting up too quickly in the morning. Have you ever jumped out of bed in a rush to get started, only to feel a wave of dizziness? That momentary lightheadedness might feel like a small inconvenience, but for some people, it can lead to serious consequences. When you sleep, your body is in a state of rest. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your circulation adjusts to this relaxed state. The moment you wake up, your body needs time to transition back to activity. If you sit up or stand too quickly, your blood pressure may not stabilize fast enough, which can result in dizziness, fainting, or even falls. For older adults, this sudden drop in blood pressure is known as orthostatic hypotension. It's more common than you might think, and it can lead to injuries that take months to recover from. A fall might mean a fractured hip, bruised muscles, or even long-term mobility issues. And here's the thing, it's entirely preventable. The solution is simple: slow down. When you wake up, resist the urge to leap out of bed immediately. Instead, take a few moments to adjust. Lie there for a minute, stretch gently, and let your body wake up gradually. Wiggle your toes, rotate your ankles, and take a few deep breaths. Once you feel ready, sit up slowly and let your feet dangle off the edge of the bed. Rest for a moment before standing up. This isn't just about preventing dizziness, it's about respecting your body's natural rhythm. Giving yourself time to transition from rest to activity sets the tone for a calmer, more grounded morning. It's a small change, but it can make a big difference in your health and well-being. Now that we've explored these 3 habits, I want to hear from you. Do you take your time getting out of bed, or is it something you rush through without much thought? Have you ever skipped breakfast or pushed your body too hard without eating first? What other mindful habits do you practice to start your day? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Your experiences could help someone else make a positive change. Remember, your mornings are more than just a routine, they're the foundation of your day. By making small adjustments to how you approach them, you're not just improving your health, you're investing in a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. So, take a moment to reflect. What can you change starting tomorrow? Your health, your energy, and your future are worth it. Let's continue to learn and grow together. Let's take a closer look at how you can transform your mornings into a powerful foundation for better health. Small actions can create significant change, and today, we'll explore habits that nourish your body, strengthen your mind, and bring balance to your routine. These aren't grand gestures or difficult routines, they're simple, effective ways to set yourself up for a healthier and more energized life. Hydration. The first step to a strong start is hydration. It might sound simple, but it's one of the most critical things you can do for your body each morning. Think about it, your body has gone hours without water while you've been asleep. During this time, your systems are still working, repairing, and maintaining essential functions. By the time you wake up, your body is in a state of mild dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Drinking water first thing in the morning helps replenish what your body has lost overnight. It jumpstarts your metabolism, aids digestion, and helps your blood circulate more effectively. Without proper hydration, your blood can become thicker, which makes it harder for your heart to pump and distribute oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. This can leave you feeling sluggish and unfocused. A simple glass of water can do more than quench your thirst. It supports every cell, tissue, and organ in your body. It boosts your energy levels, clears your mind, and prepares you for the day ahead. If plain water feels boring, you can add a slice of lemon or a few cucumber slices for a refreshing twist. These small additions also provide a little extra vitamin C or antioxidants, which can further benefit your health. Take a moment to think about your morning routine. Do you drink water as soon as you wake up, or do you go straight to coffee or tea? If it's the latter, consider making water your first choice. Even just 8 ounces can make a difference. Remember, your body depends on water to function properly, and starting your day hydrated is one of the easiest ways to give yourself a head start. Mindful breathing and morning stretches. Once you've hydrated, the next step is to awaken your body gently. Many of us jump straight into our day without giving our muscles or mind the time to transition from rest to activity. This is where mindful breathing and simple stretches come in. They're not just good for your body, they're also a way to create mental clarity and calm. Start with your breath. Take slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Focus on the rhythm of your breathing. With each inhale, you're bringing oxygen to your cells, waking them up and preparing them for the day. With each exhale, you're releasing tension and clearing your mind. As Thich Nhat Hanh said, breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. This small act of mindfulness can set the tone for a calmer, more focused day. After a few moments of breathing, move on to gentle stretches. You don't need a complicated routine, just a few simple movements to loosen your muscles and improve your circulation. Start by reaching your arms overhead and then gently leaning side to side. Roll your shoulders forward and backward to release any tension that might have built up overnight. Stretch your neck by tilting your head from side to side and holding each position for a few seconds. If you have a little more time, try a few stretches for your lower body. Sit on the edge of your bed and stretch your legs out in front of you. Flex and point your toes to wake up your ankles. Bend your knees and pull them toward your chest one at a time to stretch your hips. These movements don't just improve flexibility, they also stimulate blood flow, which helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Think of this time as a gift to yourself. It doesn't take long, just 5 to 10 minutes, but it can make a world of difference. By starting your day with mindful breathing and stretches, you're giving yourself the chance to move with ease and purpose. You're also reducing the risk of injury and setting a positive tone for the rest of your day. Now, I want to ask you, do you already include stretching or breathing exercises in your morning routine? If not, are you willing to give it a try? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and find new ways to care for our bodies and minds. Heart-healthy foods. After hydrating and stretching, it's time to think about what you're putting into your body. Your first meal of the day is more than just food, it's fuel. It sets the stage for how your body functions throughout the day, and it's an opportunity to support your heart and overall health. One of the best ways to care for your heart is by choosing foods that promote cardiovascular health. These include options like nuts, whole grains, and leafy greens. These ingredients are rich in nutrients that strengthen your heart, improve blood flow, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Let's start with nuts. Almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are all excellent choices. They're packed with healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants that help lower bad cholesterol and support heart function. Just a small handful in the morning can provide a satisfying crunch and a boost of energy. Whole grains are another fantastic option. Foods like oatmeal, whole grain bread, and brown rice are high in fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and keeps you feeling full longer. Oatmeal, in particular, is a great choice for breakfast. It's quick to prepare, versatile, and pairs well with toppings like berries, honey, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Leafy greens, such as spinach and kale, are nutritional powerhouses. They're rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support heart health and reduce inflammation. If you're not a fan of eating greens in the morning, consider blending them into a smoothie with fruits like bananas or mangoes. It's an easy way to get your nutrients without compromising on taste. What's your favorite heart-healthy breakfast? Is it a smoothie, a plate of scrambled eggs with vegetables, or perhaps a warm bowl of porridge? Take a moment to think about what you could add to your morning meal to make it even more nourishing. And if you're not sure where to start, try this simple recipe: oatmeal topped with sliced bananas, a handful of walnuts, and a drizzle of honey. It's wholesome, delicious, and packed with nutrients that your heart will thank you for. Your breakfast doesn't have to be elaborate, it just needs to be intentional. By choosing foods that support your heart, you're investing in your long-term health. You're giving yourself the energy to take on the day and the nutrients to keep your body strong. Now that we've covered hydration, breathing, stretching, and heart-healthy foods, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you could change about your morning routine to make it healthier? Is it drinking more water? Taking a few moments to stretch? Or adding more nutritious options to your breakfast? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Your ideas could inspire someone else to make a positive change. These simple habits might not seem like much, but over time, they add up to a healthier, happier life. They're not about perfection, they're about progress. By making these small changes, you're prioritizing your well-being and showing yourself the care you deserve. Let's keep this conversation going and support each other as we build healthier mornings, one habit at a time. Let's step back for a moment and think about what health really means. It's more than how you feel today or tomorrow. It's the foundation for everything you do, the choices you make, and the example you set for those around you. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better and leaving a lasting impact on the people you care about. When you make your health a priority, you're not just helping yourself, you're showing others what's possible. The choices you make now can inspire younger generations to follow in your footsteps. Think about a grandparent who takes care of themselves, not just for their own benefit, but to stay present and active in the lives of their grandchildren. That simple act of walking with them in the park, sharing stories over a healthy meal, or showing them the importance of balance leaves a lasting impression. Children watch everything. They notice the small things, like whether you drink water with your meals or snack on fresh fruit in tea. You speak about your health. Every decision you make teaches them something, whether you realize it or not. Picture a moment where a grandparent shows their grandchild how to prepare a simple, nutritious breakfast. It's not just about the food, it's about passing down habits that shape their future. It's about teaching them that health isn't something you put off until later. It's something you nurture every day. Those lessons stay with them far longer than words alone ever could. Now ask yourself, what kind of example are you setting for the people who look up to you? Are you showing them the value of consistency, mindfulness, and self-care? Or are there areas where you could do more? Think about the impact your actions could have, not just on your life, but on theirs. When you make the effort to care for yourself, you're giving your loved ones a gift, a reminder that health is worth prioritizing. Balancing emotional and physical wellness. Health isn't just physical. It's about how you feel, how you cope with challenges, and how you find peace in your daily life. Stress can take a toll on both your mind and your body, but it doesn't have to control you. What if you started each day with small acts of self-care that bring calm and balance to your life? One way to do this is by practicing gratitude. Start your morning by writing down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big things. They can be as simple as the sound of birds outside your window, a warm cup of tea, or the kindness of someone you care about. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what you already have. It reminds you of the good things in your life and sets a positive tone for the day. Another way to balance emotional wellness is by taking a quiet walk in the morning. There's something calming about the sound of your footsteps, the fresh air, and the stillness of the world waking up. A walk doesn't just help your body, it clears your mind. It gives you time to think, reflect, and let go of the tension you might be holding on to. These small habits aren't just good for you, they're good for the people around you. When you manage stress in healthy ways, you're more present, more patient, and more capable of handling life's challenges. You show others that it's okay to slow down, to take a breath, and to care for yourself. And that's a lesson worth sharing. So, here's a question to think about. What small acts of self-care can you pass down as part of your legacy? Is it the habit of pausing to reflect, the practice of staying active, or the mindset of approaching life with gratitude? Whatever it is, remember that these choices don't just benefit you, they create ripples that extend far beyond your own life. The impact of morning routines on longevity. Let's talk about the bigger picture. The way you start your mornings doesn't just affect how you feel for the rest of the day, it can influence your long-term health and even how long you live. Studies have shown that consistent, healthy routines can have a profound impact on your lifespan. It's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about making choices that add up over time. For example, research has found that people who maintain regular habits, like eating breakfast, staying hydrated, and engaging in light physical activity, tend to live longer, healthier lives. These routines help regulate your body's systems, reduce stress, and lower the risk of chronic diseases. They also create a sense of stability and control, which can improve your mental health. Think about what this means for you. Every morning, you have an opportunity to make choices that support your well-being. Whether it's drinking a glass of water, stretching for a few minutes, or preparing a heart-healthy breakfast, these small actions matter. They might not seem like much in the moment, but over time, they can make a significant difference. And it's not just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. A consistent morning routine can give you more energy, more focus, and more resilience to face the challenges of the day. It can help you stay active, engaged, and connected to the people and activities you love. So, what does your morning routine look like? Are there habits you could change or improve? What steps could you take today to create a healthier tomorrow? These are questions worth asking, because the choices you make each morning don't just affect you, they set the tone for your life and the legacy you leave behind. As we close this segment, take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. Health is more than a personal journey, it's a legacy. It's about the example you set, the lessons you share, and the impact you leave on those around you. By prioritizing your well-being, you're not just improving your own life, you're creating a ripple effect that touches everyone you care about. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned about your health that you'd like to pass on to others? Is there a habit, a mindset, or a piece of advice that's made a difference in your life? Share it in the comments section. Your wisdom could inspire someone else to make a positive change. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're building new habits, refining old ones, or simply taking a moment to reflect, every step you take is a step toward a healthier, more fulfilling life. Let's keep learning, growing, and supporting each other as we build a legacy of health, balance, and care. Reflective takeaways. Let's take a moment to pause and reflect on everything we've explored today. Your morning habits are more than just routine, they are choices that shape your health, your energy, and the course of your day. They can protect you, strengthen you, and set the tone for a life filled with balance and well-being. But sometimes, small habits can have unintended consequences, and recognizing these moments is the first step toward creating meaningful change. We've identified 3 common morning habits that can put your health at risk. These may seem simple on the surface, but their long-term effects can be profound. The good news is that each of these habits can be replaced with small, thoughtful adjustments that protect your health and improve your quality of life. The first habit we discussed is skipping meals. This often happens when mornings feel rushed or when you tell yourself you're not hungry. But skipping breakfast denies your body the fuel it needs to start the day. Without it, your blood sugar drops, your metabolism slows, and your heart works harder than it should. A simple, nourishing meal in the morning, like oatmeal, whole grain toast, or a boiled egg, can stabilize your blood sugar, provide sustained energy, and protect your cardiovascular health. Next, we talked about the risks of engaging in strenuous activities on an empty stomach. Whether it's heavy lifting, an intense workout, or physically demanding chores, exerting yourself without proper fuel can leave you feeling weak, dizzy, or even faint. For older adults, it increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes during the early hours when the body is naturally more vulnerable. Instead, start your day with light stretches, gentle movement, and a small snack to prepare your body before tackling more demanding tasks. The third habit is making sudden positional changes, like jumping out of bed too quickly. This simple action can lead to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even a fall, especially in older adults. Abrupt movements disrupt the balance between your heart and your circulatory system, which needs time to adjust after a night of rest. By taking small, gradual steps, waking up slowly, stretching in bed, and sitting upright for a moment before standing, you allow your body to transition smoothly into the day. These 3 habits, skipping meals, strenuous activity on an empty stomach, and abrupt movements, might not seem dangerous at first glance. But over time, they can lead to serious health challenges. The power to change them lies in awareness and intentional choices. As we bring everything together, let's focus on 3 simple lessons that can guide your mornings and create a foundation for better health. First, nourish your body. Food is not just fuel, it's a form of self-care. A nutritious breakfast supports your metabolism, stabilizes your blood sugar, and prepares your mind and body for the day ahead. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does need to be consistent. Start with small, manageable meals that work for your routine. Your body deserves the nourishment it needs to thrive. Second, ease into your morning. Rushing through the first moments of your day places unnecessary strain on your body and mind. Gentle stretches, mindful breathing, and light movements can help you transition from rest to activity without discomfort or risk. These small steps bring balance, calm, and readiness to your day. Third, take small steps for long-term health. Change doesn't have to happen all at once. Start with one adjustment, a glass of water in the morning, a few minutes of stretching, or preparing a simple breakfast. These small actions, when practiced regularly, can lead to meaningful, lasting improvements in your health and well-being. Your mornings are a fresh start, a blank page where you can write the story of your day. By nourishing your body, easing into activity, and taking thoughtful steps, you create a routine that supports not only your health but also your sense of purpose and control. Now, I want to hear from you. Of the tips we've discussed today, which one do you plan to implement first? Will it be adding breakfast to your routine, starting your day with a glass of water, or moving more mindfully in the morning? Share your commitment in the comments section. Your choices could inspire someone else to make a change in their own life. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Small changes, practiced consistently, can lead to significant results over time. By sharing your plans, you're not just taking a step toward a healthier morning, you're contributing to a community that grows stronger together. As we come to the end of today's video, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Your health is a gift, and the choices you make each morning are a way to honor that gift. By caring for yourself, you're creating a life of balance, strength, and intention. You're also setting an example for the people around you, showing them that health is worth prioritizing. What wisdom have you gained from your mornings? Is there a lesson, a habit, or a mindset that's helped you create a healthier life? Share your story in the comments section. Your experiences could inspire someone else to start their own journey toward better health. And if you found value in today's video, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel, Flame of Wisdom, Illuminating Life's Lessons. Your support helps keep this space alive and growing. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who could benefit, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. May your wisdom grow brighter with every step. Thank you for joining us on Flame of Wisdom.